Hi guys, how are you doing? How are you all doing? I want to share some information again, and that has to do with the Jamaican US Embassy and some visa changes and requirements. Now, the visa requirements I'm going to be speaking on will be those that impact applicants for the H-2B visa, the J1 visa and the Q1 visa. So you guys would have known the difference between them. The H-2B visa, which speaks about the temporary, and it takes in what? Non-agricultural workers. The J1 visa, it says exchange visitors, and the Q1, international cultural exchange visitors. Those are the visas I'm going to talk about. Now, the US Embassy in Kingston has announced a Jamaican temporary worker, right, securing a program to work in the US as of January 1, 2025. They're going to be in, which they have started, but I want to bring it out so some person might not have seen it. Right? Oh, this thing is not too okay. Right. And they're introducing some changes for applicants seeking temporary work visas, right? So not really the visiting visa, it's the temporary working visa, right? And they're aiming to address some unregistered foreign labor recruiters who probably have been scamming persons their money, have been doing something that is not legal. So they are taking a hold on that, right? And these persons who would have been charging the persons a lot of money, right? And the Jamaican workers at time, they become not eligible because they are not able to sometimes go on the program. They have become unapproved, right? And it makes them very, very unhappy, right? So this thing now that they're coming up with, they are trying to use that to make sure that the required agencies are really full in law with the Jamaican government and their government over there too. So you would not go and tell them that you are being recruited by an agency that they at the embassy knows nothing about, or the Jamaican government knows nothing about, because many times persons pay money to be recruited, and at the end of the day they pay their money and they lose. They don't hear anything from those persons. Or when you go for the visa interview, the person's company is not creditable, right? And you would have lost. So what they are saying now is that the requirements will impact all applicants, and the information regarding the recruiting agency must be put on the form, has to be made known. So you can share with your friends, man, right? And there will be specific questions asked at the interview which would have been required to be on the form. So therefore, now, if the form is not accreditable from the United States and with the Jamaican government, Ministry of Labor, you're going to be experiencing some amount of problems when you go for that interview. Until you submit those documents that are on their file, on the Jamaica government's file, you are not going to be selected. And when I say the Jamaica government, it comes under the Ministry of Social Security, Labor Social Security, right? So the government now in America, they are ensuring, that's what they are saying here, they are ensuring that these things do happen, and that the government of Jamaica as well plays a leading role knowing about these agencies, because apparently agencies have been just coming up over time and go off when they get the money and nobody hears anything from them. And you, the applicant, suffers, right? Okay, because the embassy don't have any information about those persons, and the Jamaican side doesn't have any either, then the visa will not be granted, and you'd have wasted your money, okay? All right, so that is it. And also, if you're going to be working with unregistered recruiter, it's a no-no. You're going to lose out, right? Because that will be violating the Jamaica Employment Agencies Registration Act in Jamaica. As I said, the Jamaican side of it, they would not be aware of those persons, right? And on the US side now, they would have to be the one who know and know about those recruiters. So recruiters don't just come and recruit people, they have to be secured and known by the US side of it, right? So the US doesn't mandate the use of third-party agents to secure jobs. What they are saying is that the applicant may work directly with the US employers or designated sponsor, right? So it must be somebody that is more in a better standing with the US and Jamaica government. So in J1 visas on the US Department of State website, so you could go there and look the US Department of State website, and you will see the necessary information that is there, right? And this increases and protects Jamaican workers and ensures compliance with labor and social security in Jamaica, in both countries. So therefore, sometimes when these recruiters recruit our Jamaicans to go abroad to work, they sometimes end up in some sticky situation because they are not properly known by the US government here or the Jamaican government, and they may end up, even if you get a visa to go, you may be placed at a location where you might be treated properly if you are able to go, but they are serious now. These persons, these applicants must come through those recruiters that are listed with the United States government and the same listed with the Jamaican government. So when you go for that interview, on your form of application, you will have to show on the form the necessary information about your recruiting agency, because they would have known, so you couldn't make up a story. And don't allow anyone to come into your space and trick you into choosing their agency, because what? You are going to lose. You are going to pay your money and you're going to lose. And when you lose that amount of money now, nobody's going to stand up for you. Okay? So remember now, persons looking about those visas, be cautious. Cautious. Okay guys? See you around in my next video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. I like to remind persons because sometimes something slips us. Okay? Later. Bye.